fupa. Oye, say that I want a fupa, but I'll just say
que estoy comiendo.
que no está comiendo la cabrona. Miren. That's good. That's what the good life does to you.
It does.
That's good.
Hello.
Hi. We know y'all missed us. It's been a while, right?
And we're back.
We are.
Hey, comadre! All right, so we're back. We're live. We're doing a live streaming, and we're doing the recording of the podcast. And you can always go back and watch and download it and follow and like and share. But we're back. So
welcome back, everyone. It's been you know what? It's been a great kickoff to the spring break, and now the April season that leads into the fun summer. So I know that we've been a little bit busy.
Just a little bit.
I know.
Busy bunnies.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go any further, y'all know. Okay, so full discretion is advised. If you have any kids under the age of 18, send them home. Send them home. Send them home. No, send them to sleep because they don't need to be listening to.
How can they go to sleep at 6
Mira,
o'clock in the afternoon?
Because you know that
daylight.
It's
daylight.
It's okay. Send them to do their homework because you know they haven't done it yet. Aunque digan que lo hicieron, no lo han hecho. Mándalos a cenar, mándalos a hacer la tarea, whatever. They don't need to be listening to this grown folk conversation, okay?
Yeah, totally grown folks.
That being said, carry on.
All right, so we're going to do Keeping Up with the
Comadres.
So, we're all over the place doing all kinds of stuff, whether it's personal, whether it's professional, whether it's our networking, whether it's our nonprofits. And we're just out there making things happen. And some of us, like me, have kind of slowed down a bit because there's some stuff happening in my life. But I wanted just to go around full circle. And we're going to start off, a ver, ¿quién quiere ir keeping up with the comadres?
Go, Ilsa.
Comadre.
Go, Toxica Spice.
So now you're going to get a chance to see.
Toxica Spice.
Up to the bat, we have hashtag Toxica Spice. So, comadre, Toxica Spice.
I don't even know. I have done zero toxic things.
What?
And that's what she's aiming for in life.
So, keeping up with me, right? So, it's been a heck of a few months. I keep myself constantly busy, which is a good and a bad thing, right? The dating scene has been open. I've been going out, but as always,
you and your damn dates, I swear.
So when you go out, do you put on your best shoes and put your best foot forward?
I put on my best outfit,
best heels.
I am always ready to go.
Okay.
Great
selection.
And to have fun. But I've been keeping it, more on the busy scene.
Good.
I've been, I don't know, working.
You have a great position right now.
I do.
You were like wanting something different, and you actually got something that you are amazing at. I mean, you're the oil and gas lady, but you are the networking leader, queen. And you've honed all of your education experiences into a place that
absolutely
brings
I
love
love it. I mean, I went from doing oil and gas to the wedding planner.
I love it.
I love it.
To the gala weddings. J-Lo. Oh my God.
We have our very own J-Lo.
You know what I need? I need a reality show.
Yeah,
yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
I need a reality show
do.
because the things that I go through on a daily basis are so fun that nobody will believe me.
No,
you're right.
No, you need to have like a camera following you.
I was talking to my good friend. Y'all know him and love him, Ricky.
My ahijado.
Your ahijado.
Yes.
And I was telling him like that when I die, time from now, that people are gonna be like, was she bullshitting about her life?
No.
I'll be like, no. Everything that crazy happens. It happens.
It's like
witness it.
Exactly.
Yes.
We have been witnesses to the crazy stuff
Front
that happens in our up
Front
close
row.
and center. And it's like it only happens with Ilsa.
Hashtag
Toxica Spice.
So we get into some amazing trouble.
Yes, we do.
We get into some amazing places. We meet some amazing people. And then all of a sudden, it's like, what?
What just happened?
What just happened?
Where are we?
Near-life experience.
What are we
Near-death
doing?
experiences.
And how do we get
Near-death experience.
You missed it throughout the whole rodeo season. I know we were back one show. So we had a great rodeo season. And I love that my comadres were able to join me at the rodeo for New Kids on the Block.
Oh my gosh.
Or Mamona Spice and I almost had a
oh my God. We almost died.
Yes.
We survived by the grace of God.
God.
Yes.
But we were in the back seat.
Pero ahí andamos. Ahí
Of
andamos
those
de
little
cabronas.
bikes, and the guy had no mercy on us.
Mind you, I literally was still in recovery. I was like, ¿quién me manda?
Esta
¿Quién me
had just
manda?
had a baby tumor removed.
Yes.
Pero ahí andaba en el guato.
¿Quién me manda?
Like
Right?
a week
Porque me
later.
encanta el pedo, right?
Because.
Just because, and because, I mean, whatever.
You know,
YOLO.
YOLO, and
All
we
I-
hit our night at
Yeah.
the Shipley's Donuts,
did.
pondering why we're still alive.
Because
you.
God spared our
And
life.
thank you,
God.
Ricky.
Yes.
Dejado picture
What's
up.
up?
Yes.
And took us. But other than that, y'all, I've been in an amazing doing some networking. NHPO, you know,
Yes.
we're back
Yes.
for our May event. They sit on the board of NHPO, along with my other organizations that I am very lucky to be a part of. Still helping out with the rodeo, and you know, just really enjoying life.
That's
you
right.
know, the other day I woke up and I just like, how blessed, you know, like it or not, like how blessed it is just to wake up and not really have like a heavy thing on your heart, like arguing with somebody the night before,
yeah.
or you know, or having problems
Yeah.
in terms of like a lot of it in relationships, like you know, being locked down or crowded or being judged, you know, for like who you are, what you do. I get to wake up and I get to live an incredible life with incredible people, with incredible family, sisters and nephews, brother-in-laws, and people that watch the show,
Yes.
friends. And you know, I will honestly say, everyone out there, that
It's a beautiful life.
it's a beautiful life.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it. Not every day is a happy day, don't get me wrong. And not every day is smiles. There's a few breakdowns along the way.
Yeah.
But we come to Hey Comadre and we
And
talk
here we
about
are.
it.
We talk about it. We unload.
Yes.
This is therapeutic.
And
It
what
is.
a blessing, y'all, to have friends.
Yes. Oh my
What
God.
a blessing
yes.
to have friends. You know, I count these two beautiful comadres as sisters,
Yes.
alongside my other great friends that are out there that we can just call up and just say, hey, let's
Let's
go
do
eat
this.
Yes.
something. You know,
Let's go for
let's
some
do this.
donuts at midnight.
at midnight. Who
Yes.
does that?
We do.
Well, I loved how y'all shared that story with me, and I could not. I'm surprised I didn't pee all over myself because of the way you described
If
you
she
being
would have been on
this
there,
bicycle.
She would have flew off. She would have
You
flew
would've-
off. I
You're like,
swear.
this was like the Holos Ovarios por
My
no sé
ovaries
dónde.
are off of like
6'10" and Papa's Barbecue.
Exactly.
By
You can
energy.
pick up my ovaries at Papa's Barbecue
And bring them back to
Please.
La Comadre here.
I'm offering a reward.
But we
So-
survived and had a great story to talk about afterwards.
Oh
It
my
was an
God.
amazing rodeo season.
It was.
And most of all, all of us helped raise funds for scholarships.
We sure did.
So, yeah. So now, next
Moving
up.
on to the next Comadre.
You don't want to go now?
Okay.
I mean, I can go.
No, I'd rather you go.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
let's
so
see.
well, let them know what your apodo is.
So I am Mamona
Mamona
Spice. And do y'all care to tell people why I'm called Mamona
You know what?
Spice?
You know what? We should probably talk about the stories
Why-
behind your.
why?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
let's do
let's go
yours.
with these-
Let's go yours. Why are you known as La Tóxica Spice?
Because I can be 100% toxic.
What does that
It means that I cause a lot of conflict sometimes.
Ah.
A lot of the time. I don't mean to.
mean? No, it just
I don't
happens.
mean to, but I tend to be not only in relationships. Please don't let this disqualify
Please
me.
do not.
disqualify
Do
me
not.
from not going out. with
Please
you.
give her a chance.
Give her a chance. She's
Right,
okay.
Please.
but I can be a little bit on the toxic side with everything. Okay, I'm more of a realist in terms of that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that though.
Nah, and that's why we
Nothing
balance.
wrong. Yes, we
Yeah,
definitely balance.
Sentida.
Sentida
I am
Spice.
Sentida Spice. So before I go to my Sentida Spice story, let's go to yours.
Okay, so I am
Mamona Spice.
I am Mamona Spice. Y estas güeyes me apodaron eso. But I guess
I went like this. That's how I landed.
I am Mamona Spice. I guess because I feel like no one is worthy enough to look at me.
I love it.
The Mamona Spice just came out. I'm just joking. No, I'm really sweet and honest.
You are.
When you
You
get to
are.
know me, but
Yes.
people tend to misjudge me sometimes because my sister would say I have resting bitch face. My sister says it.
But I will say that you're very protective, even of
Yeah.
us and all your
Yeah, you
friends.
are.
I
and
am.
stuff like that.
I've always said I have very few friends, but the few
Yeah.
that I have, I cherish, I'm loyal
Yeah.
to, and I will protect them.
She will lay her life
I
down.
will.
Yeah.
Do not.
She will give you the last weave if you need it.
Yes, the
You need
last one.
The pestaña, she'll give it to
I
you.
will. I will
She
take it off to give it
Yes,
to you.
She will.
I'm a very nice person, but I
She
do
won't let me
tend,
borrow a boob if I need it for my dress.
or some of yes, for sure.
I'm like, can I take a picture of your ass for the profile?
You can definitely borrow the booty for sure. It's not the beauty, it's the booty, guys. Anyway, so that's why I'm called Mamona Spice. But really, I can be
Sweet.
sometimes.
Sweet.
I can be sometimes. But anyhow,
Yes.
so what's been going on in my
With
life?
this comadre,
right?
keeping up with
so,
this comadre.
So health-wise, I feel amazing,
Yay.
guys. You know, a lot of you guys know that I had, I went through surgery, had, dealing with some feminine issues, but I'm a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
The anemia is a lot better. I have, and if y'all saw me out and about before, brace yourself, Houston,
Because here she comes.
because I have all of the energy in the world that I haven't felt in so many years.
That's right.
It's been years since I've felt this type of energy. And so now puedo arrasar con el mundo sin estar cansada. So
Y sin el hielo.
without ice, that too.
Yeah.
So there's that, my health. Also, work has been amazing.
That's
Raíces Unidas has been amazing.
That's good.
I'm actually going to start working with AMA as well. So I'm still in healthcare.
Which is the Association
For
for the
Mex-
Advancement
of Mexican American Association.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to be working with them. I mean, I already do work through
Yeah.
Raíces Unidas, my nonprofit, but now it's official.
Ooh.
So, I mean, it's just...
Great.
God is great, guys.
Yeah.
God is
Yeah.
amazing. I just moved into
Oh,
don't
I know.
get all worked up. Still in the same building, but
Okay.
upgraded my my
Ooh,
place.
nice.
So I will be having you guys over for some brunch and mimosas and some wine and rooftop pools and Mamona Spice is coming out now. But anyway, so everything is great. I mean, we have our good days and our bad days, of
Yeah.
course, like
Yeah.
everything in life, but health is good, family's good,
Yeah.
love life is great.
Nice.
Yes.
So,
Shall
we keep that under wraps still?
you know what? I'm very private when
She's
it comes
very
to my
mamona about
I'm very
that?
mamona
Okay.
about my love life, but
Good.
just know that in the love department my tank is full.
Oh, wait, what are you talking about?
My tank is very
Mine is
full.
empty. So let's do it.
My tank is very full in the love life.
We're looking for cheap gas at this point.
Pemex, Exxon, Citgo,
At this case,
whatever.
she'll take diesel. She'll take diesel.
The little garages in the corner of the station, like the ones where you think there's water in the gas. That one.
Oh my
Go
god.
for it, comadre.
Oh,
So your turn, Comi.
So my turn. So I am known as
Cynthia
Cynthia
Spice.
Spice, and I'm a very touchy feely
Sensitive.
person.
She's very sensitive. Our birdie.
Yes,
Our birdie.
yes.
Very, very
Come on, touch me,
sensitive.
please.
Please. Oh.
Okay, see, that's how sensitive I am. So like if you
The
look,
toxic in me.
yes. So it's like a toxic sensitive, and it's like a mamona sensitive. So
Yes.
it's kind of a little bit, but I am like hard on my sleeve, and I tend to really feel things, and I own up to it now, and I'm okay with it. But I have learned how to try to balance it. And but I'm still Sentida Spice. I'm Sentida all the way. If you look at me the wrong way, if I don't get invited to a wedding or something, I get so Sentida about it. But then it's okay. Life moves on. But that, yeah. So where did that come from? I don't know. It's just who I am. And I have a daughter who is exactly the same.
Oh,
as me.
wow. Who's that?
¿Cuál?
Citlali.
Citlali.
Citlali is
Yes.
a total.
Yeah,
Pilar is hardcore,
Spice.
man.
My youngest is like, fuck, whatever. I'm like, you don't like me, I don't give a shit. I'm more like, why don't you like me? And what did I do? Now I'm like, I am literally seeing my two girls be two parts of me. Like the one that aims to be like, I don't give a shit. and the one that's like, oh my God, my heart hurts because the wind blew at me the wrong way. You know, so I go between those two worlds, literally with my own girls. So okay, so keeping up with this, comadre. I mean, there's been a lot happening. I just want to like shout out to my two girls, Lali and Pilar, who got accepted to HSBBA. Both of them.
Yes.
What an amazing,
That's
amazing
awesome.
It's a blessing. It's a relief. It's like, okay, now I know where my girls are going for the next 4 years. And so much has happened to get them there. It's not just me. It's not just them. It's years of family, friends, supports, classes de arte, de música, de canto. My comadres are like, they're gonna be fine. And I'm in the midst of my former, spouse having, the battle of his life, which is gonna be fine. He's got, he's battling cancer. And so there's a little theme here too. You've had some cancer in your life. And then now I'm confronting it through my kid's dad. And so now it's like, just keeping up with this comadre means more like keeping up with me to make sure that I'm okay as I help the girls transition to high school, watch their dad go through this struggle, and then, ultimately the victory. And then, I did meet someone who was just as sentido as me.
Oh God, both of the sentidos together. I mean, a lot of sentido.
A lot of sentimiento, but the cool thing
works.
is that we know, we feel it. We're like we're in tune with that. So that's really helpful. But
Absolutely.
But other than that, I put on about 10 pounds, and so if you see me wearing my clothes and I'm struggling here because look, my I don't have boobs, but all of a sudden
But now
the
she
top
does.
is like really tight, and I'm about to take off the bra, and and I button my pants button, but everything's hanging
I
over.
always call her my little birdie.
There's no little birdie anymore.
There still is.
She's our little birdie. She's always eating like
fruit.
seeds and
I'm like,
leaves and
y'all look at
grass.
me like I'm crazy, and y'all
You look
offer me a
amazing.
You look
leaf.
beautiful, Comadre.
So,
You
thank
look
you.
beautiful.
I am happy. I am relieved.
Happiness looks great
I
on
am
you.
excited about life, and even if I'm busting at my seams, like literally, I'm okay. I'm okay.
But, now this could be a great question. Like everybody goes through so much, but the theme of tonight is really how blessed we all feel, right? Because you don't feel blessed all the time. I mean, it's not always
It's been rough sometimes.
sunshines, rainbows. I mean, there's
Especially
been
sunshine.
Yeah, the unicorn falls
Yeah,
over
and the
sometimes.
unicorn.
1,000 times. There's crying at the end of the
Cuerno
night.
one way.
There's
Yeah.
failures in life.
Yeah.
But now at this, when you feel blessed, like first of all, how do you count your blessings?
Yes.
And in terms of relationships, would you ever go to a person that was literally a toxic, sad person? Like for me, I was approached by that recently, because I'm very open about this. I lost both of my parents, not back to back, but both of them are gone, and that has been such a sore spot for me, right?
Yeah.
So I met someone. Okay. And the conversation, he saw it on Facebook that I put on there, I miss you, Mom. I miss you, Dad. And the conversation with him was once it was like, oh, I lost, the loss of parents and loved ones. And I said, we talked about it. Then we saw each other the next time, and it was more loss. And it was always lost. And it ended up in tears and ended up in bad. And I was like, I'm trying to climb out of that myself.
Yeah. Who was in tears?
I was. We
okay.
both were.
You both were. Okay.
So,
But I wanted that to be like, no, I don't need a crying partner.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need that. What I do, I love sharing
Did
that.
it make you feel uncomfortable?
To a certain degree. We talked about it a few times, a lot of times. But then it was a constant thing.
Okay.
Like it was a constant, like we both have to, like it was a constant thing.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
hueva.
it is a hueva. However, maybe that's not that person. There's someone that he probably needs to heal with.
I honestly,
and that's okay.
But
that he needed therapy.
Toxica Spice is not
you're
a
right.
therapist.
Absolutely.
I'm
So,
just saying.
and it's a therapist or someone out there that they want to be in that spot too.
I
Hey,
think that what it was, and
What
you're
was it?
100% correct. What it was a therapy session.
I know.
You're right, because in every date it was like, oh well, I couldn't get over it. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not over it, but every day I
You
strive to
strive.
make myself better.
Yeah.
That I know the memory of my parents are there, but I think that he thought this is what's gonna
Help him.
Bond you guys?
bond us together. But I like happiness. I like
okay.
like I love to have a great time. Those who have ever hung out with me, we have a great time.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, is he like that? Is he a kind of person that
has
has
spice over here?
Yeah, I'm analyzing because I
know. He would have been perfect for Sentida Spice.
She's trying
because
to
she's an
advocate for
analyzing
him.
person. Like, and for me, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, stop with the sadness. Like, we're gonna get over it. You know,
Let's go.
We're gonna go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. We can cry, but let's move.
But I can't cry with you for 4 hours. I can't cry with you for 5 hours or every time.
No, that's
you-
what. Yeah.
I feel like your person
Yeah.
should be the person that brings happiness out of you,
Yeah.
who pulls you out of that rut.
Or let's heal together, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
but
can heal
move
together, but move forward. Like,
like we can
let's
be
not go
sad,
back.
but let's keep going.
yeah. And
Like-
he had lost somebody in his life that was very important, but you know, I didn't know him very well, and he wanted to go to the cemetery.
Oh no.
Oh, as to like a
No.
date. Okay, even Cynthia Spice is like, we're gonna have to cut that.
No way, this one would have been like, I packed the grapes
I'll bring the flowers.
and the hummus. I had hummus.
Actually, you know what? Okay, you know what?
bring the
You know what,
sandwiches.
guys? Let me just tell you this. Yes, because
I know.
over the
You
weekend,
would, I know.
over the weekend when so the person that I'm
Your
dating,
person.
my person, he invited me to visit his family in Laredo, and I was introduced to everybody. And then as we were driving by the cemetery, he's like, "Oh yeah, that's where my grandparents are buried." And I'm like,
Okay, but
That's
that's different.
different.
I know,
That's
no, but I was
different.
gonna be like, "Do you want to get some flowers and go?" In my mind,
Yeah, no, and I would
absolutely, and you
totally do
should
that
have.
for my
Okay,
person.
oh, yeah.
I'm not on one of the first
Listen,
dates.
listen.
no.
If he were my boyfriend, I would
Yes.
totally
Yeah,
for
of
it. Like, let's go
course.
see your grandparents. Let's go see
yeah, but
whatever.
let's florecitas or whatever.
Yeah, but this is like second date.
Oh no, never mind.
Hell
No, this
no.
is like 6 months later.
This
I
is
mean,
second date. The
second
kind of a thing.
date, like,
or second
I'm not
like
even,
lunch meeting.
I'm not
or
even
whatever.
disclosing, like, it's very superficial. Like, it takes, like, I have to go, like, on 50 dates in order for me to, like, take,
First date.
like 51st dates in order for me to open up and, like, and
It's
feel.
gonna take a while.
Yeah.
For me, it
But
wasn't
not-
that.
for us to earn it.
And it goes back to what we ever talked about on Hey Comadre, social media. How
True.
people, perceive the things that you write or you say
Yeah.
to look like, okay, this is how they live their
perceive
life,
that
or
this
this
is
is
what
how
you-
they
yeah.
feel, or how you feel. I think somebody wrote
It's
something.
part of growing up, right?
What's part of growing
I'm
up?
not sure. We're healthy.
We are.
Yes.
We are.
Poor
guy,
maybe he wanted to show you something meaningful to him. Sad face.
Oh,
It was. Who wrote that?
Brian!
Listen, Brian.
stop.
I don't know about no. Listen, yes, he did. But did he know me? Did he know me enough to show me something
Okay.
meaningful?
Look, this is coming from
Second
a
date?
girl. And
Yeah.
Janine, thank you for
That's
tuning
a
in.
no for second date.
Exactly.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
That's
Thank
a
you.
no.
So no to
Guys
the
out
second date.
there.
I feel like that was too private.
Too much.
It
Like,
is.
to
It's
her,
it's too much.
intimate.
Yeah,
It's
like
very
I think that
intimate.
those things are very private, and it took
Yeah.
a while for me to even talk about something
Yeah.
like that,
Of
right?
course.
Obviously, we'll say like happy, like today's 6 months without my mother,
Yeah.
but nobody knows internally.
But that's a bond over that.
Yeah, not nobody knows internally what you go through, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so on a second date, y'all, I don't think that was correct.
And
Like that
appropriate.
was
No, I
kind
don't
of like,
think so.
oh, what is Brian? Is that
Give
Brian?
ye give ye all,
All
I am.
He said something love at first sight. I think he's confessing his love for you, Ilsa.
Oh, Brian, we've been through this already.
Already? Never mind.
You belong to Mamona's Spice.
Look, no.
We love you, but you don't
We
want to
love you.
We love you.
Yes.
All three of us.
All three of us.
Welcome
Brian-
to the show, Brian.
Brian, welcome to the show. We must have Brian
Yeah,
on
Brian, you
to
need
get
to
a
come
male
on.
perspective.
Yeah, we do. We
Yes.
do.
We
Okay,
really
so
do.
no to the cemetery on the first
No.
or second date. But
Absolutely
it's okay
not.
if I would have suggested to my significant
Oh,
other.
yeah,
take some.
yeah.
Yeah, because you guys have been dating
6
for a while.
months
6
or a while.
months.
Like,
it's
could you
good.
not? Yeah, no, you don't even have to count on
You
your
don't even have
fingers.
to count. Like, but
I
it's
mean,
been
but
long
this is a second date.
Yeah.
And the
Right.
only reason I
That's
bring
right.
this up because it's like, how do you bond? Like, do you bond with sadness?
Yeah, that's
or
true.
do you bond with happiness?
Is that
or
what they
it a
call it?
mixture?
Trauma bond?
Trauma bond.
bond.
There you go. I
Yeah.
love
Trauma Trauma bond.
Because
Trauma bonding.
sometimes people seek people that are in the same energy or level. But you know, like how is it? Misery loves company.
Oh.
You know, and I tend to, not with me, but I tend to see that happen. Misery loves company. Have you met somebody who is very judgy? Well, they'll go with somebody who's very judgy with them. Like, you know, and misery loves company. While we're like aiming to climb yourself out of this hole that you're in, to be happy, to be blessed, to, you know, just to experience life in another manner. It doesn't mean that the hurt goes away. And I can totally bond with somebody in regards to that. Yeah. But on a second date.
And on a second date.
Not
going to the cemetery.
Not appropriate, guys. Not appropriate. Yeah. So what do y'all... Okay, so cemetery is obviously off limits for second date. But what would you guys consider a perfect second date?
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
What do you think?
Oh, I love everything. My favorite thing, and I'm just gonna put it out there, is walks in Kima on the boardwalk. I am not I am a nature person. I do love like going to walk in the zoo and things like that. I love like the arts, even though people think I do not like, but not that kind of art. I like more.
Just be quiet.
I know, because I know nothing of art. You know, but I like walks like around the museums. I love. I do. I love things like that, and also I love shopping.
You don't like Garabato
Girl.
art.
No, I love.
She doesn't like Garabato finger paint art.
Like stuff like cuadros and stuff like that. I have a really hard time with. But when it's more like, I love taking walks in the park. I love going to Kima. And I love shopping, like you, antique.
Yes.
Like antique
I love
shopping.
antiquing. If you know me, you know that I love antiquing. As someone very special to me says, brick or brack. I like brick or brack.
And I love pulgas. I love going to the pulga. I love eating like everything. No, I like to go to the farmer's market.
Oh, girl, yes.
Yeah, but I love like buying chicharrones, you know, just walking around. And you know what I like? I love to talk.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I really love to talk, and I really like to meet people. And that's when you know each other. Like, I like movies, but further on. I love dinner, things like that. But how great is it like just to walk aimlessly through downtown and talk?
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
I love that. And I think I've told you guys several times that I've never been about looks. I'm more about mindfuck
intellect.
Mind fucked me. Talk to me.
Yes.
Not like that, guys. That's why I said your discretion's advice. No, I mean like have a conversation with me about anything and everything. I don't care what you look like. I care about how you can hold a conversation with me, because at the end of the day, that's what
looks fade.
Yeah, looks fade. No voy a ser mamona spice my entire life.
Forever.
You know what I mean? I want to have a conversation. I want to have like
a connection.
That's what I'm looking for.
So I heard
at
about
this age.
connection and chemistry. Do you need both? Do you need more of the other? What do you think?
Equal, 50-50. To me, it's more about a connection than chemistry. I think you can work.
I think so
chemistry
too.
thing.
I feel like it's connection, because the chemistry too, like if there's something that's not jiving, we can adjust that.
We can adjust it.
Yeah, you could adjust that. But the connection, if the connection's not there, then you're missing the spark.
But if you find somebody that does the connection and
the
chemistry,
estamos ganando.
those are just once in a million. And usually they're married.
No shit.
And this is why I am 10 pounds overweight.
There you go. And he's not married.
And he's not married.
There you go.
And
so second date for me, or date period, I like the beach. I like the water. I like we always had this joke about going to the seawall and going to sit on the bench.
That's
at the
so much
seawall.
fun.
That's beautiful.
And I think he understood the beach and the bench and the bench and the beach. And finally it did happen. And it was really nice, but the kids were in tow, and that's okay.
That's okay.
But that's okay.
Have kids.
I have kids, so you know, we went to the beach. We had a great time, and we went again. And so for me, I love the water. I love listening to the seagulls. I love being on the sand. I love just the water.
I also like men that come over and cut the grass. I do.
That know how to paint and how to knock down garages.
If you have a truck with a ladder attached to it and a sledgehammer in the back, please sign up for.
See, now he's gonna be watching.
I know.
Now he's not gonna.
If you're watching, we love you.
No, we love you, but you better come and knock down my garage.
Yes, because my güerito's waiting for you. You know.
Right. That's right.
My güero's waiting. So So Güero's my son, and he's like, Mom, can you ask my tias if there's anything I can do for them? So cute. AKA the tias. So cute, right? And he's like, I need
laundry list.
Yeah.
Here,
and so someone over here needs their garage knocked down, and so todos los días está chingue. Mom, is she ready for me?
That's
like,
so
no, not
sweet.
yet.
Super sweet.
So sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, in relationships, this is always to me, when I see people that are happy, what is it that you attract when you're happy?
Yeah.
Do you attract that wonk person because you're so happy and blessed at this moment in life? And it always seems that those kind of reactions always bring somebody who's not so, they're down on their luck, right? And that's okay. That's okay. But are you willing to take that on and lift that person up?
Yeah, and for me, my practice, I was going to ask you, because you talk about being thankful. What practices do you have that you remind yourself to be thankful? What do you do?
I'm not crazy, I swear. But I talk a lot to myself. I have conversations to myself. It says, I like
Jennifer
taking
Ann
short walks.
Jimenez. I like taking short walks from the car to the taco truck.
Yes. Amen, sister.
That's right.
Amen.
That's right. Take that walk.
Yeah, right. So I have conversations with myself,
yourself.
and I'm not crazy, I swear. But when I'm driving in my car, and now it's a little bit less. Right, it's less because I work remote now. But anytime I'm in the car or like when I'm doing my hair, taking care of the weed, I have conversations with myself, and I remind myself how blessed I am to be in the position that I am. And in fact, I just posted something on social media. I'm very private, mind you, but yesterday I was feeling a little vulnerable, and I wanted to share how both of you guys know my history a few years ago.
I saw that. A
few years ago, I made the biggest decision of my life, and it was just leave everything, a 22-year marriage, and I chose me. I chose my happiness, and because I needed to be a better me in order to serve the people around me.
And your kids.
And my kids. And so the version of me now is the version that my kids have always deserved. Ooh. And I am so grateful to my higher power, to my Diosito, that I'm in the position that I am now, career, financially, health. My kids are healthy, my parents, my friends. And so as corny as it sounds, guys, I really am very blessed and thankful. And I truly feel that.
Yeah. I have had a couple of moments where I'm sitting and I'm thinking, wow, just a year ago, I was praying for this. Right. Just a year ago, 6 months ago, I was writing about it. Every single day in my journal. And I know this is old school, but I have a little calendar, and it's a paper calendar. And every day I open it up, and my goal is to put 10 things down that I'm grateful for. And I write, and sometimes I don't get to 10, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's none. I forget, and I'll go back like, oh yeah, what did I do yesterday? And it could be everything from, it's the coffee I just had, or it's my dad sending me good morning texts, ¿Cómo estás, mija? Or, my significant other, calling and just like, hey, what are you doing? How are you doing? Or just the smallest things, because for me, and something I've been trying to teach my girls that are 13 and 14 right now is, what you get is what you give. If you are giving, good vibes, and even embracing the bullshit and the sideways shit that happens in your life, and just say, okay, why did that happen? What did I learn from it? True. Embracing the all and the small and the rough and the beautiful things that happen, just it's your story. And then and giving thanks for el plato que comiste, que your grandma was able to walk and come over and celebrate her birthday, that you got accepted to one of the most amazing high schools that you could get into in Houston ISD. Yeah. That's big, but also give thanks for the small. That that your dad is here and he's got these amazing doctors that are gonna stitch him back together. Like, right. Yes, we can get sometimes stuck in like, oh my God, and what if he's not here? What if he doesn't make it? And I'm like, you know what? let's just leave that alone. And let's just focus on how your dad will be okay.
Will be okay.
Let's just focus on how you will get into HSPVA. Let's
Call
just focus on how you will blah, blah, blah. And you know what? You know, Absolutely. It might not be 100%, but you just have to just stay on the course.
Positive side.
Yeah, yes. and that's not me. I grew up in a household where you don't take risks unless you're 100% sure you're going to make it. You don't speak too loud because you don't want to bring attention. You don't put yourself out there because you don't, what if you... ¿Qué va a decir la gente?
But you know what, though? I don't find that bad at all.
No, because I don't find it bad at all either anymore because I learned from that.
Like
that helped me be the person I am today.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't want to be that loud person all your life.
Yeah. And now I'm loud, but not but at the same time, it's like it's balancing, it's balancing like giving thanks and being proud, but also being humble and realizing that when you're given a gift, just realize that you're gonna lo vas a adelantar to somebody. Might not be the person that gave it to you, but you might, like I told the girls, I go, going into this school, you're like one of the few Latinas that is there, so you're still paving the way. Actually, a Latinita who just graduated, Diana Davila's daughter, was the one that helped my girls go through that process.
That's amazing.
So that for her to stop and turn around
and help
her. She's already in college, moved on, graduated, but took the time to FaceTime Pilar to give her feedback. Like I told the girls, like, you have amazing opportunities, and will it be perfect? No, it's okay. Just keep going. Just keep going. That's all I can tell them to do is adelante.
And that's the way it should be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Always.
So, and I have to tell myself that because sometimes I get stuck on a rut and I'm like, damn, girl, but then you, like you said, sometimes I have to say, wow, it's been a year. A long way. Oh my God, it's been 6 months. Oh wow, look where the needle has moved.
You're here.
And we're here doing amazing
things. We
things.
all are thankful for different things. My thankful is different from a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
it constantly
changes. A year ago, you're just more like, I feel like every year things happen and you become wiser, thankful, blessed.
Yeah.
No, I mean, all I can say is that every morning I am entirely blessed to open up my eyes, and that's how I start my morning. Gracias a Dios. I always say, and things in life happen, but it's up to us. Like, don't dwell on them, just move forward, right? It'd be in relationships, it'd be in jobs, and I've always said, if you're unhappy, you gotta get out, because nobody's gonna make you happy.
Oh
you're not. Like,
we are in charge of our future. Like I've always said this, and I've been talking with my sister a lot about this, and sometimes we have to make difficult decisions for ourselves, and right now it seems like it's hard, but 6 months from now it will be so worth it, and you can look back and say, damn, why didn't I do it sooner?
Why didn't I do it sooner? Yeah.
You know what? I think about that too, but sometimes I think, okay, God will only, and the universe will only give you what you need and what you want when it's time.
Yeah.
Because there are times when I'm like, damn it, I'm like, let it go. Just let it go. It'll line up when it should.
So, I know we've going on for a while now.
A ver.
Before we end the show, before time is almost up, right?
We got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. What, in 2 months from now, don't go 6, don't go 10, don't go 8.
2 months from now.
What are you seeking in life 2 months from now?
Oh my God.
I'll go first.
Yes, you go.
Tóxica Spice.
Tóxica.
A ver, dale gas.
I am ready to settle down.
What?
I've always said it.
Ya se dijo.
I've always said it. I've always said it. I'm always looking for, I'm not going to say the right person, because the right person is not. Yes, excuse me. Let me lower it down a little bit.
I'm thankful for seeing the sun rise and being cancer-free for 8 years. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We got to be thankful for those things.
Yes.
So, for me,
you claiming it.
I'm claiming it. I never claimed. But I don't believe in manifesting. Everybody believes in manifesting. I never believed in manifesting. Because I believe in...
With the ojo.
With the ojo. No, this is for protection.
That's right. True.
So, I don't... But great things have always... My brother-in-law told me one time I had dumb luck. meaning that I had this amazing way of getting things and being lucky in life, right? And I never understood, and there are certain things that I do in life that I always say, how did I end up here? How did I end up in this amazing opportunity? How did I end up in this amazing situation? What? Like, what? You know, like, I've always had that, like, I bumped into George Strait. You bumped into George Strait? Yeah. Bumped into Vin Diesel in New York. Oh, that's dumb luck. Okay, that is dumb luck.
My heart.
That is dumb luck. Okay, things like that are dumb luck. But I don't want dumb luck in meeting somebody. I want the correct luck. Not manifesting. I'm just putting it out in the universe, and I'm ready.
Well, you're prepared.
I'm ready.
You're prepared. And that's part of it. Luck is also opportunity and preparation crossing.
2 months from now, I'm not saying we're going to be married or anything. La tóxica.
La tóxica spice.
La que casi se casaba en México.
All the time. So, 2 months from now, I would love to say that I met somebody really great.
All right.
2
So
months
2
from
months
now.
from now.
Whoa.
Mamona Spice.
Mamona
You're
Spice.
next.
2 months from now. Actually, 2 months from now, I see myself. I was approached actually today with a very lucrative opportunity in the nonprofit world.
Nice.
Perfect.
Which would still allow me to
Yes.
continue with my 9 to 5, to continue with AMA, to continue with Raíces Unidas, and then still take on this opportunity. And in 2 months from now, I see myself, hopefully
Taking over the world.
taking over and hopefully it working out. That's what short term.
It's
And
short-term.
health.
Yeah.
By the way, we all want
health.
2 months
Yeah.
from now, we want to say we're perfectly healthy.
Claim it, and it's yours.
In 2 months from now, I'm claiming that my booty won't be as big as it is.
Can I have it? Can I have it? I'm going to put it up here. I'm gonna transfer all of
I'm
it.
calling it into existence.
I'm going to grab that.
You're disappointing people. Call me.
All right,
2 months
so
from now.
I'm gonna close it. I'll be the closer. 2 months from now, I do have this amazing job. I'm assistant director of a nonprofit as well, and that's another thing that I had put on my vision board, and it showed up. And in 2 months from now, I see this continuing to grow, having more moms joining the online and the in-person brain builders, comadreos, I guess you want to call it. And increasing that, and then getting it into. Actually, we're going to be doing something with Ama,
Really?
where you're going to be working.
I am.
So see what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
I am visualizing that Brain Builder is going to be out there in la comunidad and in person, so that moms who just had a baby, moms who have little ones at home or are currently pregnant, they have a comadreo to go to, so that they can connect with other moms, so they can support each other.
That's
so
amazing.
especially now, there's so much stuff going on right now in the news, and we got the school shootings, political climate, is so that they can have something that they can work on with their kids and get them prepared for school, for life, to vote, to speak up, to put their wishes out there, to chase them, to manifest, all of that. So that's what I see in 2 months as Brain Builders growing. And I'm going to have a quinceañera in 2 months.
Yeah.
Not the party. Not the party, but
I'm
she
like,
will be
hold
turning.
on.
No.
Las madrinas acá.
I know,
Already.
right? She's going to be turning 15 in 2 months. But the party's in October. So
October.
don't worry. We will announce it so everybody can go.
I know. No, wait.
Wait.
Not everybody.
Not everybody. Okay.
And also, 2 months from now, somebody give me a job as a reality show. Come on.
2 months from now.
yes,
La
we need a
Tóxica
reality-
Spice.
yeah,
Actually,
we
need
a reality show.
Hey, Comadre reality show.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
All right, so it's been an amazing time today with Hey Comadre. Hey Comadre. With keeping up with the comadres here with
Mamona Spice.
Tóxica Spice.
and Cynthia Spice. So love yourself first. Put out your goals and wishes out there. She's already claiming what she wants. Put out there what you want. But also give thanks first. Nothing will come to you unless you constantly give thanks.
And a
for
big thank
what
you, of
want.
course, to
Forget to
SC
get.
Built
Yes.
for sponsoring
Sponsoring our
this.
show.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Tony Garcia.
Garcia.
and the Garcia family.
Yes.
Support
Yes.
Las Macías entre las Garcias.
That's right.
Yes.
So get in touch with Tony Garcia and family. They are around here doing a lot of renovations. If you need anything done, commercial space, also your own property, contact STC.
Yeah.
STC Bills will start the project with you. We'll go all the way through, all the way to the end. So
Also, really quickly before we
Yes,
finish,
please.
we have the Frida Fest
Yes.
Gala coming up
Yes.
next Thursday.
Next Wednesday, April 19th.
Is it Wednesday? Oh, yes, it is. I was just telling you on the damn thing. Anyways, it's next Wednesday, guys.
Yes.
So if you would like tickets, please reach out to any one of us.
Yes.
We can get you the link. Tables are going fast. It'll be beautiful. It's going to be a dinner, fashion show. We're going to
Where
have
at?
music. It's going to be at the Ballroom
At Bayou
at
Place.
Bayou Place in downtown.
in downtown Houston.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any NHPO stuff coming up?
Yes, we do Cinco de Mayo event, but will be on the 3rd of May at the Contemporary Museum in the Art District. So
District.
we'll be out putting our information out so you can join us.
All right.
Yes, we'll see y'all there.
We're all about comadreando and taking care of each other and make sure that we connect with each other and see you at our events.
Bye.
Adios! Tan tan.